Technics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep.
What now? You ready? Ready? You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby! Shit! Central West! Shit! Kill! Hey, orbit! Express!
Snap comes at one, and it's Carr. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. You're mine. Give me traps, let's go. Shit. Watch safety creeping.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Hey, let go. 54. Mike 54. Don't get nervous. Check. Why? Get wide. Check. Go Chief. Check three.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Two times. You got three down.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. It's Mixon on the counter. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Looking to throw. Perkins got a man, Slayton. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Running, it's Drake. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Drake. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down in inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And an alley to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Joe Mixon, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First down, Raiders.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike. Low. Check pass. He's right. Slam.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. This is Johnson. He's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. They'll run on first down. McFarland, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Hatchet. 80 weapons.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go! Watch the twist. Mike's 54.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run with Mixon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Perkins. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17.
2nd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
637.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Caught by Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Hey, box truck.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. This is caught by Williams. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
694. Hey, exit. Kill. 54. Express.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
93. Hey, team 6. Switch. 49. Check 49. OP. Shift. Express. Deuce right, chief. 22 jet bomber. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Showing it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
61, matchbox white. Hand me. Watch the eye.
Carr to throw again. It's caught. Jones. 30. 10. 5. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
64, weak. Right there. 54 Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. Under 10. 10. What's up?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Recon, 132 fighter. Heavy on the edges. Switch. Ain't no way. Check 13.
From the gun, Carr. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft. Mike 42, Mike 42.
On first down, Perkins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, but it's going to be second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Perkins. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, as the first half is winding down, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
We're good. 185. 618. Smooth. Purdue. Mike 54. Mike 54. Express.
Here's Carr. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Throwing on first down. Perkins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards. Second down.
They stay on the ground with Drake. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 13. So this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means he wants to take it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
You're mine.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Mike, 54. 54. Let's go, D. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Express.
Operating from the gun. Carr. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? To throw, it's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Check 20. Team spill. You're mine. Kill. Hey, Haywood. Kill. Dude. Hey, turn it up. White. Express. White.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Mike 22.
On 1st and 10, Perkins. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 48-yard line.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You don't want this. Mike 22. Here we go. Shot. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Back to throw. Perkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Five. SOS. Kill. Watch twist. He's checking. Try down. Back.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Down. Wide. Get wide. Check down. Check three.
To throw again. Carr. Flush to his right. Now he'll let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
OP, X3, 218, chopper. He's coming, double up. Spawn, hand me. No.
From the gun, Carr out to his man. A big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Bravo.
Now Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Check 50, check 50. Rush in. Rush in.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
I'm going to hit you.
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a gain of 35.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, Perkins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Mark 22. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Hatchet. We got it.
Operating from the gun. Perkins going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Move. Like 22.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Off play action. Perkins. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Perkins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's what I do. Check 26, check 26.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54.
Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Perkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Throwing on 3rd and long. Perkins caught here by Griffin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
That's good for Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off play action. Perkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, watch that, watch that. Lie down. 54. Mike, 54. On the ball. Express. Go, Chief.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Dexter Lawrence. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
29. Express. Later one. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Now a desperation throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Go. 22, Mike 22. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
The tackle made by Jonathan Abram. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Perkins being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 1st down, Perkins. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. To throw on 2nd down, Perkins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. On 1st and 10, Perkins. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 5-4. 637. 5-4. Coming. Check. Watch twist.
Now Carr. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
7:34. Use your forces. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm here all day. I'm later one. Switch. Right Monday down. Check 13. Monday down. Slam. 6 express.
Carr to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. They find some open field here. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them,